And,
There we go. You didn't want to go the first time?
and, and hello, I'm
Yep.
Kaz, not text.
Yep. Hi, everybody. I'm Orlando, and this is Late Night Right. And tonight we're on
Uh,
part 6 of story building, which is going to be lots of fun. Now that I
I
have
heard the
finally
music.
figured out how to make the music work
Yay!
and everything else,
I
we're good.
was, I was trying to pretend that success happened to us.
Yep,
Oh
this
my
time it
God, I'm
worked.
so glad that it did work. Everything worked in the way it's supposed to. Our
Yep.
intro has been shocking, everyone, but now it's working. Now
Yep,
it's
yep.
working.
Well, I think uh,
Yeah.
part of it, I think, is getting this new mouse. Because I think the other one was just it was double clicking stuff and everything, and it was like not working properly. So
Oh,
I think that might have had something to do with it.
yeah. It's a bit of a juggle. Like because you got to do this and that, in and some part it's got to do it quite quickly,
Yes.
so you don't
Yep.
have any black screen. And
Yep.
my hat,
Yep. Looks cool.
I don't know if I should. What have I got? There you go. It's one of those Asian, definitely Vietnamese. And there's the word Vietnamese. Vietnam, does it say that? I don't know how to look.
Yeah, it does. But
It's
I think
just Vietnam, yeah.
but it's written in their language by the looks of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I put it on because my cable's gone up. Duh. Oh. Anyway,
Oh well, that's the way it
so
works sometimes.
it's the way it works, mate.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm still on the phone
Yeah.
because it works.
Well, yeah,
The
and
phone
it's
signal is
coming.
stronger than my laptop, yes.
Well, yeah, and it's coming through clean, so that's good.
Yeah, yeah, it is a clean thing. I don't know whether I should keep the hat on because I've got I'm already cabled in now, like, ah!
Yeah, you're gonna be
I go,
choking yourself
shoot.
soon.
Oh, probably because I turned it around. Hang on, I'll try and fix it. No, that doesn't work either.
Well, just
Okay,
enough of
it'll
that, eh?
do. I'm going crazy. Hi, everyone out there. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, God, it's a Sunday morning for me. Or
Well, yeah.
midday, isn't it?
Yeah, Saturday night for
Yes,
me,
and
Sunday morning for you.
it's what, 11 o'clock where you are?
Yep.
Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
Who
And
would have
you're
thought I'd remember that?
yeah, exactly. And you're 11 o'clock in the morning, right?
That's correct, yes. Oh, so
Yep.
that, I don't know. What's the time?
What's the
Something
time
like
zone?
that. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock there. Okay. Well, that's okay. It's
Yeah,
noon.
midday. Yeah. And I don't do mornings, so this is
This
pretty
worked
good
out
for
perfect.
me.
This worked out good.
Yeah.
But if you get any
Party,
farther
party.
farther
Yeah.
away, we're gonna have difficulties,
Yeah, if I go to Russia, for example. Oh, I met a lot of Russians here. And
Wow.
I mean, where are you from? And they go, I'm from Russia, Rusland. Oh, love Russia, what am I going to say?
Well, yeah.
But I didn't realise that, I thought, I'm so used to going to countries and they're usually Australians or British or somewhere like that, who they look like it. But
Mm.
Europeans, they look like us too. Ah, that's a joke. Oh my
Well,
God. Okay,
considering,
just turn me off.
well, considering we're
Sorry about that. No, I'm
we're
not. Not
I know,
really.
but all of us literally came from those European countries.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you need to travel to realise the most obvious things.
Well, yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, and
And
and um, multicultural is a great thing as long as the cultures get along.
that's right. As long as they don't want to kill you. Yeah.
There's
Sorry.
I mean, no, but I mean,
Literally.
there's all kinds of cultures that get along just fine, and it's not a problem.
Yeah, yeah. I love travelling. Been to a lot of countries. I mean, every culture has their own thing, their history behind it. And to me, it's just that I'm always learning something. And you know what? Everybody in every country I've ever been, and that's about 60 now,
Hmm.
and lived in them, not just hopping, not just border hopping. I try to stay there and just enjoy it. And the people, the one thing I was trying to say is that every single person I ever met in every country has been friendly when you meet somebody face to face. So I really understand that kind of thing now.
Right.
Once you get, person to person, it just it changes everything. Everybody's friendly, helpful, kind.
Well, this is
To
always good.
me, that's yeah. But anyway, enough of me. Enough of my travels. Where am I going next? I don't know. Probably China. It's next door. Not friend, yeah. Just say hello to Dario, but he's probably not watching. I'm talking to him lately.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're doing podcast.
Yes, we are.
And I
Indeed,
know
we
you're
are, my
looking
friend.
at the story. So we're going to start with go back to story building, blah blah blah. We're going to have fun with trying to create a story for script writing. It
Yes.
is, yeah. And title is
Yeah.
complex. Genre so far is a thriller.
Yes.
And I love the start with the drone shots, starting with the drone shots in a 10-minute town. For those who are just joining us, barricades and guards at all roads out of town to bottleneck any vehicle. Major
That's right.
surveillance cameras all over the place, and some turn to point up at the drone. Okay, let's take it from there. Sorry about that. I just wanted
Start.
to get that vision of it all. If anybody just comes in.
Well, yeah, because what we're going to be doing is continuing on with the actual building of the complex script. So I don't know if we're going to continue having it. I don't know. Are we going to continue calling it complex, or are we going to make it into
I
something else?
I don't like complex very much because it doesn't talk to me. I mean, it is, but for this particular story, I'd be open to new ideas of title. Complex is good, but I don't know. What's your thoughts? Because you brought it up, so you must have something in your mind.
Well, I'm not 100% sure. Just
Nora.
simply because we're because it is what it is. I mean, if it depends on what the strongest part of the story is going to end up being.
That's right. Yeah, but I mean, it is a good word, to be honest. I mean, I'd wait till I finish writing the thing, then think about it.
Yeah.
Then look at it, yes.
Well, and I figure it'll be easier to just figure it out once we know what it is that becomes the strongest part of the story.
Well, yeah, well, it looks like could be spies, could be, the usual 10-minute town. What we're actually looking at, we've got drones, which is tech. We've got 10-minute town, which is politics, and is about control, to me, just in those first sentence there, barricades and guards, and the people, what are they doing? What, major surveillance, cameras all over the place. It's kind of like what we're heading to now.
Yeah.
In That's as I read it. Look, this is about a story, all right, so I'm going to mention things that my head relates to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the 10-minute town, they call it 15 minutes, but we changed it to 10. So it's the people against the bureaucracy, about politics, against those who want to control us, them, Michael, family, running, chasing. That's what I see just that first lines.
Yeah.
The
Well,
drone goes
it
over
was a basic.
Michael while he cuts the front lawn. My question is, why is he mowing the lawn?
Well,
Which he can be doing anything, but that's good. He has to be outside to be able to see the drone who's observing him, right?
that's right.
And
And so
they
that
drop
and
the
it's so that
tracker.
and so that the people watching understand
Yeah,
that
exactly. Yeah,
this is a normal occurrence now.
that's right. It's not,
That
I thought about that, about mowing the lawn, and I thought, well, what else is going to do anyway? So I thought, yeah, keep him mowing the lawn, unless there was something he was trying to hide or something to expose to the people who are watching, to preset something up. But mowing the lawn's good. You start out at an ordinary thing, it's got a house, got a lawn, just mowing it, normal people, right?
hmm
That's actually good. So let's keep the
yeah,
lawn mowing.
because it shows the
Got a
normal.
reason why.
Well, yeah, and it shows normal life, right?
I think that's, now I know my own question, I know the answer to it.
You just
Why is he
answered it.
mowing?
You
Yeah,
just answered it.
we always talk it out, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, question
Always.
everything. So yeah, now we know what we've got. And the normality, or whatever, what is normal, is the drone, is mowing the lawn, knows it, so it's not something new. They're already in a 10-minute town,
Yes.
so they've born so much prior to this moment. So Therefore, we know something's going to happen. Boom. Yeah.
Yes.
And then when we say over microbiologic customer, trachea, I forget that in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, and the line I liked is a bank
Hang
of
on.
surveillance monitors all playing different parts of the town. So that's establishing a whole lot of stuff just in a few moments.
Well, yes. Yes. But since we're talking about
I
it,
like that.
since we're talking
That's
about
your
it,
line,
I'm
yeah.
just going to bring it up.
Well, we're just kind of going over what's already there before we move on to probably something new.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, not
Oh,
a
you're
problem.
right. There you go. You
Yeah,
have it.
I got it. I going already. Yep. Okay. 10-minute time. We're right there at the top. Um,
So everybody,
truck in the driveway. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Uh, okay. Drone goes over. Okay. My question is here.
where? All right. Drone shots of yeah.
Okay. So I just when you were talking, I just thought of this. Is
Hmm?
should we have Michael? Hang on. Let me fix that.
I better put my glasses on, might help.
Should we have
Sorry, screen. Okay.
cell phone bleeps? And
Ah, good.
that's how he knows there's a drone there. You know.
Makes him look up. Wait a second. He
So
scans.
he
Yeah.
so he stops cutting the grass and scans.
What happens then?
Well, he stops cutting the
Scans the
grass
sky. He looks up.
and he
Yeah.
scans the sky. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Fucking.
There we go.
It's tiny writing for me, but I'm getting there. Sorry about that. Bloody hair.
Mm,
Oh,
You
pain
know,
in the ass.
it happens as it happens, right?
Mm.
All right. So that gives us that in itself will give us an idea of his tech knowledge and what he's already got set up. You know, we know he knows how to
Okay.
do um, extra extra work on his cell phone.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously he has earbuds. You know, because if you're cutting the grass, you're not going to hear it. I mean, really.
Oh, that's good point, mate.
Yeah.
A very good point. Sound. Yeah.
Yep. You know, so he basically watches it go over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's still got the lawnmower going, so you know, he knows it's there, and I don't know. Should he pull out his phone and check something on his
Uh,
phone?
no, no. Um, Signal.
You know, because the lawnmower is still going to be cutting. It's still going to be going, right?
Well, will he hear the ping anyway if somebody pinged him? Vibrates in his
Well,
pocket.
that's why he has earbuds in,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, okay. That's the same
But
thing. Yeah.
but
That'll do.
is he is he looking down at his phone when the drone drops the tracker? Because otherwise he's going to see it, right?
That's right. or happened behind his back. What's the purpose? Is to hide the fact that has dropped?
Yes.
Hang on. The tracker, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, it doesn't matter because he's in a minute he is going to be taken away, isn't he?
Well, yes, I know, but they're putting the marker on the on his
Yeah,
dad's
but
van, not on his truck.
oh, yeah. It just says on mine. It just says second vehicle. It doesn't say
That's right.
who's.
Well, exactly. But I mean, it's a second vehicle, whatever it happens to be. If it's a car, it's easy to see there's something sitting on it,
Yeah,
right? But if it's a van
right.
or another truck and
Mm,
it lands on the hood up on the roof, then it's not going to be at eye level. You're not likely to see it
yeah. Yes.
unless you're above it, right?
But if you're using a camera, it's going to, you know, shot on, you know, insert, shot, depends. So 6 to 1.
So we'll have him pull out his phone and check it.
Yeah.
Just simply so that we have, and while he's doing that, the drone drops the tracker on the other vehicle when he's not looking up
Yeah,
at the
that
drone.
works.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that works. In
Okay,
that order too. Yeah.
okay. Then we see the drone load a second tracker up in the air and bank around. In the meantime, the lawn is done. Um, Michael can actually hear the drone this time.
Yeah.
And then it banks away. It doesn't try to drop a tracker because it's being watched, right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, and then
The trying to a second tracker. Bank around.
I don't know why this. I do not know why this thing went to basically into book mode
Oh, well,
with.
you're on Word, aren't you?
Yes, I am, and it should have automatically been left justified, like every line,
Oh,
right?
well, yeah, you can select that differently if you want.
Well, yes, I know. I'm just as we go along here. I'm just making it left justified, so that you can have more than one thing be without it, you know,
A
screwing it up.
sub, line. Yeah.
Well, not sublines, but sitting there putting spaces in between words so that it fills out.
Oh, you mean double space?
No, 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 no.
And
The the
in looking
the
like a
margins,
script?
the margins, not like a script, like a
Yeah,
book.
okay. Give
The
me a sec.
full justified left and right. That no, it's done it on some of the lines, not all of them.
Okay, that's.
You know, you see, it just
Um,
automatically pulls in anything that was spread out in order to make it look like it's filled out.
like spacing, that's kerning. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that. Yeah, but I don't. It's been a long time since I've had to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything? Look. Design layout. Format. Where's format? Where'd they go? Speak
Okay.
format.
Now I can actually get rid of this here, because the truck is not going to remain in the driveway. That was our question
All
from
right.
last week.
Yeah. That's what I was looking at too.
Yeah, one man is going to grab
Okay.
his keys and they both take off at the same time.
That's right.
And this part here is, yeah, we should see Michael put to work. Maybe he
Mm-hmm.
refuses until he's threatened, beaten, or threat to parents.
Mm.
And then we have a bit of time. Life goes on. Stuff is happening, and I guess in this point
Mm.
here is where we'll be seeing a lot of the stuff um, that happens to Michael. So I mean, this is going to be a lot longer than just these few little words, right?
Mm. Yes.
There's going to be
Yeah.
there's going to be a number of scenes in here, and when a threat to the parents, we could actually go to the parents,
You know. Mm-hmm.
if you know what I mean.
Don't matter. Sorry. Yeah. I was just looking
Hmm.
at. I have another screen, and
Yeah,
I'm reading in a bigger monitor.
that's fine. That's
It's
fine.
easier to read. Yeah.
Okay, so for the threat to the parents, that when that happens, then we have from there we just go to a scene with the parents, right?
You're going soft again. Where's your mic?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Talk.
So when Michael is you know forced to work because they're going to threaten to go after his parents, then he decides to work, and
Uh,
then because the parents are brought up in that scene, then we'll go to a scene with what the parents are doing,
that's right.
and that'll work out really nice because then it's going to be like a week or two goes by, and I mean we'll probably see the dad in the workshop or something like this, or
Yeah.
feeding the fish that they're growing, um,
Mm-hmm.
kitchen growing stuff, but it'll all be within the complex
Mm.
because we don't want
Complex.
anybody seeing the greenhouse until it's
Mm.
Sean, Matthew, and Logan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be their
Yeah.
their
Okay.
reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That works.
cool, very cool. I like that. That'll work out wonderful. Yeah, see, you got a lot of lines pulling in here because, yep. All right. And then from there, we see that the house is growing out, that the grass is. And the point of seeing Michael cut the grass is we know the grass was clean cut when we started here. Now we know there's been a jump of a few weeks because the grass is way overgrown and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
And that's how Logan,
Mm.
you know Logan here. He's
Uh-huh.
the one.
Yep.
He the youngest one. He's the one that basically blows the whistle with mom and dad and what the heck's going on here, right?
Mm. Yeah.
And that
Yes.
that starts that whole ball rolling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that is a big that this is basically basically the inciting
Yeah.
incident. It's a cross between
What page are
here.
you on? Because you're typing and changed it on my screen.
Oh, okay.
You're
Bottom of
on.
page 1.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
there, but
yeah. Sean,
yeah,
Tanya,
fair enough.
Matthew, Logan.
Needing. Yeah, got that. Just checking. Yep.
Alrighty.
So Logan has to explain what he saw, which makes sure. Try to
Yes.
find, okay, nothing at the house, dead. Okay, no reply, no, nothing. No pickup.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. And then we go into page 2, and Sean's family goes about their business and concerned more times. Every time there's no answer. At
Yeah,
work, it's the same kind of thing. He tries from there. Okay, so that's a different location. Hang
yeah,
Let me do this again.
just reading it.
Mm-hmm. Just checking this before I make changes here. All right. Yeah, okay,
Yes,
so
that
work,
starts a chain of reaction.
and he tries from network.
Everybody starts.
Okay, and then of course, we have the inclusion of the boss here, even.
Yeah,
So there's going to be some dialogue between the two of them, obviously.
that's right.
And
Yep.
yeah. But meanwhile, while they're making those calls, we're going to be seeing Michael's phone on a table, and it rings or vibrates, whatever. Um, the fact is, Michael doesn't have control of his phone. They do.
Yes, yeah.
So
They
this
have
is
his
where we figured
phone.
we have to actually see, you know, who's around the table.
Yeah, has to be a shot there.
Okay, and is their intention to help or hurt? That would be the thing. Like, do they want Michael's invention to have more power, or do they want Michael's inventiveness in order to destroy the systematic, takeover that's been happening?
We're talking about the purpose of having Michael?
N- no, who are who
No,
are the people who took him?
yeah,
This is
this
about
will
the
be
people who
why.
took him. Period.
It depends on what they want him to be doing for them or to stop
That's
him
right.
from doing something. That's
That's
the crux of that
either
decision.
or, either or. I
Yeah.
mean, because if this is going to be political, then it's going to come down to,
Well, that's
okay,
right.
are they activists who want to um, bring down the political problem that's causing the 10-minute cities, or do they want to gain control because they're part of the system that is going to it gain power and or money
Well,
because of the
I
system?
think, oh,
Are they
okay.
working with the system or against the system? But I think the way we have
The
it set
ones
up,
that
it's going to
captured
be,
Michael,
yeah.
I, well, my first thought was like those people with him, hang on. The people who grabbed him, they work for something bigger, the system. It's within the system, political usually,
Okay, cool.
and we can work with another system just to see which one we like, test a couple of systems. But given that it's a 10-minute town and all that stuff, you can either keep with that or maybe branch out to something unexpected or different or something new, like you said, for or against Michael's side, you know. But I'm complicating it here right now, so let's go back to the political one. These guys, and we can change later.
Well, the thing is, if they're part of
The
the system, they're
system.
part of the system.
Yeah, that's right, of course. Yeah, but Michael is not for the system, I'm assuming.
No,
Okay, so that's
and
established.
but he might be somebody who could bring down the system, and that might be why.
I like that. That's where he has the skills, capabilities, and he's in, I don't know, he knows how. He's got the know-how to destroy and something. We'll find, might need a flashback later on for that one. But I'm not going there right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it right here because we have the bank
Yeah,
of surveillance monitors all playing different parts of the town,
that's right.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
So here it's
that's right.
yeah, at least that is what is feared.
We could keep it at the simplest story, and then later, you know, like at a certain point, we're going to know as a, you know, oh well, maybe we could improve that or do something different here, you know.
Yes, yes, I hear you. Well, the thing is,
Yeah,
I'm
you
just I'm
know,
just putting
we don't
I'm
normally do something this simple. Yeah, but
well,
we're
exactly.
just showing story building. That's all. Yeah,
That is it. And we need the note down here because we have to know
yeah.
um because I'm guessing um somebody, either his mom or his dad, or maybe both, if they were working, if the three of them were working together, it's for sure they could take down the system,
Yeah. Yes.
right? But obviously they didn't account for friends and people that work with them, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because it's different type different types of knowledge.
That's
And like
right.
the reason why they can't figure out what the mom and dad put online is because the mom and dad are from a whole different era,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
you know, the new people in power are not savvy to the terminology of that time, the slang and everything else, right?
Yeah.
And the stuff that's specific to different areas. Every different area has their own specific slangs, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So it's or combined.
Where are we up to?
Well, I went back up to the top.
Page. Oh, okay. I'll just, yeah,
No, you,
we just
um,
read. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
good. You're refining.
yeah.
Very good.
Well, then it helps us to build the intensity of the bad guys
I
and
know.
and how desperate they may be, or
Yeah.
how brutal they might get because they're desperate. and that'll
Mm-hmm.
be part of the literal makeup of the people that took them. So
Mm.
I'm guessing they're going to be part of the system, but they might be a rogue part of the system,
Mm.
you know, trying trying
Yes,
to
yes.
trying to climb up the ladder, hoping to be top dog,
Yeah.
right?
I'm going to throw something in here now.
Okay.
Michael is working with this 10-minute town people politics, whatever, the system.
Well,
And don't know.
having no choice, having being
Yeah.
a patron of the
Well, I
town.
think a moral, I was thinking something like a moral decision he makes earlier on, or forced to make that decision, which is usually good, where he discovers something, which is for evil rather than for good. I don't know. That's a priest, or I don't know. I'm not too sure. Because we start with a nice big boom, and now I'm just mucking it up. But um,
No, no, that's fine.
I'm not too sure about things like that.
Well, hey, I don't know either. This is all a brand new story.
No, I know, but I mean, yeah, it's me thinking out loud. I mean, look at it, ways, of doing something. Or it's like a bit of a backstory of Michael, isn't it? Just one scene or something. He does like a Snowden thing. Oh, shit.
uh, you know,
Like, oh, this is bad. When he thought he was working for a good,
well,
I don't
no,
know.
I don't think it's to that point because this is just a little company in a small town, right?
Oh, okay. Small,
This isn't
yeah, but
a big
every small
corporate
town is
government.
part of something bigger.
Well, of course it is. Of course it is. But you know
Yeah.
what? You know what that does? That gives us the specifics for Sean and the boss to talk
Reasons?
about. This Sean and the boss.
Yeah.
Like the boss says, I
Mm-hmm.
thought he might have quit. And we need some dialogue in here.
Where is that at? What, page 2, is it? Do, 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 do,
Yes. Yes.
do. What to start with? I'm looking at the front of a sentence.
Okay, we have he goes off to work. Michael works at the same place, but a different department, building, location shift,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
I got it.
Okay. And of course, Sean tries from there to phone. No one has seen or heard from him. Even the boss,
Yeah.
you know, tries to call, thought he might have
Yep.
quit. Now in here is where there's
Mm.
a prime area for um the boss probably to say something
Yeah.
like, hey, he was poking his nose in the wrong places, whatever,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
That sort of thing. Yes. Yes. If we follow that line of thought, thinking. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. But that gives us an idea right there of the type of dialogue those two are going to be having. You know, so you never know. I mean, um, Sean might just decide to agree with him, so he doesn't get in trouble, or he might tell the boss he's full of shit. We don't know yet, right?
Yeah. So, yeah.
So
Yes.
So maybe later the boss isn't going to be so surprised when all of a sudden Sean disappears.
We had that sort of a build up to that part. Yeah,
The
that
possibility,
works.
because the boss is like, well, hey,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I thought Michael might have quit.
that's
He's always
bullshit.
doing this kind of shit. And then all of a sudden Sean disappears. He might not worry too much
Yeah.
about getting a hold of him to get in here to work. If you know what I mean?
Mm. Hmm.
So it might take a little
Yeah.
while before somebody from work goes and, you know, wants to go talk to Tanya to find out where the heck is Sean.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like when something goes wrong at work, and well, gee, those those were the two guys who fixed things, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
But that gives us a good opportunity to see whether or not the boss also, like depending on how the boss
Yeah.
says it,
I like that.
could
So we
mean
need to bring
could
boss
mean that
in. Yeah.
but it could also mean that the boss doesn't like it any more than the guys do, right?
Yeah. For or against. Yeah. Like the uncle thing. Like in
Yeah,
American Four.
yeah. It's like, well, hey,
Yeah.
I
We
don't
could
do it.
use
I
that
don't
well.
do it. I lose the company. You want that?
Yeah.
Then everybody loses their
Getting
job,
first.
right?
Yes.
And the town suffers,
Works good.
and the whole town suffers,
And so just
right?
now we've looked at the boss and we see how
Yeah,
useful he can be in this story.
yeah.
I like it actually. So far, so good, which can be changed, of course. It could be improved, but this is the early steps. So when you're story building, yeah, yes, you've got to start with zero, move into one, step two. And I'm going stupid here, but anyway, no one's watching. So
Okay, but that's good.
I
Notes
like
to
that,
have.
mate, about the boss part.
Yeah, yeah. So now we got some notes on here.
He's
And
older, wiser, experienced in politics. Yes, more than
well,
Michael even.
well, he's experienced
He
in
he. Yeah,
corporate
that
politics.
that's just a, yeah, that's good. Yes, that's right.
Right.
Well, he's been working. Yeah, he's lived a lot more years
Well, yeah, and he's got
than
his own
Michael.
company, and it's even though there's been break down to 10-minute cities and stuff like that, um, he still tentatively has control of his own company.
Yeah, he could be
So,
split too with the monetary gains as well. He's probably accepted it a long time ago, but didn't like it ever.
well,
It could be
exactly.
that way. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But Michael
Because,
might spark
because,
up something in him, in the bars, you know,
the boss.
as the story goes on.
That's right. Well,
If he takes a big role,
the boss probably made a deal to keep his company
yeah,
and to keep
long time ago.
so they don't come and take all his workers, right? Stuff like that.
Yeah,
Plus the fact, well, you know what? If he doesn't play ball, the company
yeah,
is
that's the sort of thing.
gone. The company is gone, and maybe the threat is, well, then we just wipe out the whole town
Yep. But
with
I
you winning.
like that. Wipe out the whole town, all the people in the town. We could do a biggie on this one.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Kill,
Well, that's what I said.
destroy, mate.
If if the boss, I mean, he could agree with Sean, he could agree with Michael, but if he does anything about it, both the company and the town would suffer. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
what.
Now we have a high stakes.
That's right.
Now it's starting to work better.
Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll
Yeah.
work out really good.
Yes. I think so. The threats are that kill everybody, which makes the good people react and the bad people to defend their position.
Well, yeah, and in this and in
Yeah.
this area, we might be able to play with it a bit.
Mm.
That headhunters from other companies trying to steal you guys.
Yeah.
Like maybe the boss
Yes.
says, "I hope a headhunter didn't get him."
Yeah, right. That'll, yeah, yeah. Okay. Think about that. We're introducing another concept.
Another possibility.
Yeah, yeah, well, that's what it's called, complex. So, no,
Yeah, well, that gives that gives it all
that was
another
a cop
meaning, doesn't
out.
it? That's another layer of meaning, isn't it?
It is
Um,
another layer. Yeah, of course we were going to get there and beyond. I believe.
see, and the thing is, Sean would understand this because he would have been getting calls or letters or
Mm,
whatever from these same corporate headhunters, right?
yes.
Because him and Michael have similar tech knowledge, not necessarily the
You know,
same, but similar.
that's right. I mean, yeah, actually, thinking of titles and think the more we add to it, the more I like the title. And I'm thinking
The more
also like
complex
the
it gets.
yeah, yeah, more complex, yeah. And I thought, oh yeah, something like the Matrix, only different. you know,
Yeah, yeah.
that was like that built on things and
Yeah. Well,
whatever.
I mean, this
I'm
is
not saying it is that because we're
no.
not inside a computer or anything like that.
Well, no, but this is
But
giving us good. This is giving us good, solid options.
the feel of it all, yes, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go hard on this one.
Yeah.
Now I have a feel for it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the
Yeah.
way we always work it, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep. And this
Start off
doing
simple.
and doing this now will help us to refine the ending rock solid.
Well, that's right. Once we get our ideas done, set the way we like it, which we're not there quite yet, but we're
Just
we're
about.
heading in the right direction now.
Mm-hmm.
Direction. So
That's
once
right.
I start liking the title and see it fitting in with the story and vice versa, oh, okay, I can get that. I can actually, with a title like that, which is strange, I can add more story to it along that theme, that
Yes.
way.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now we
yeah.
can
Now
now
I
we
can
can
get down
physically
and dirty, on this shit.
well, yeah, and now we can physically build that scene out.
Yeah,
Literally.
I mean, we've just broke the dam, and boom, let's get
Mm-hmm.
wild on this.
Well, yes, and also the possibility of, well, okay, Sean's going to be going and talking to other workers
That's right. Yes.
also,
Hmm.
and I mean, hey, if one of them could say, well, I hope he got the fuck out. Pardon my English.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see some dialogue forming in the back of my head for some of these bad, good
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Well, because some of the workers that are in the same department as Michael will
Mm.
have um a different
I
idea,
almost gave him
a
super
different
strength.
idea of
Like,
I know, but they'll have a different idea of who Michael is and who he is to them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to. Yeah, exactly. I'm there. Hit it at the same time as you. That's why I'm laughing. I'm going, I got it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like I said,
You knew
I
where I
was
was
about to
going to
make
go.
him. It's funny that, isn't it? Yeah.
That's cool.
Because
That's what happens when we
you
write
don't know what
together
thing.
for a long time.
I know. And I think, well, Michael's not just a lawnmower anymore. But me being funny, which is not. But,
Uh-huh.
yeah, not just a lawnmower, man.
All right.
He has depth, layers and layers and layers to this character
Okay,
called
so here,
Michael.
where no one at work has seen him. Okay.
Okay.
So one hopes he got out. One's glad he's gone.
To pack. Uh huh.
So he can get promoted. Others can be concerned. Others don't care. Thought he was on holidays.
Yeah.
You know, there we go. Hey,
Done.
there's our that fills in
I,
that whole work concept, that whole area.
yeah. And we work
We'll
from
get
there.
rounded out nice now
Mm, mm,
because Sean goes and he talks to the guys on the floor basically first before he goes to the boss.
yeah. Yeah. And I like the boss. Like I can see him do. It's just like wow, yes, we built a whole new lot of scenes and things with that. A few at least, not a lot, but point that's like a compass, That boss tells you know, to more of a Michael is so hell bent at some stage or other, like hell bent on doing it this way without thinking he reacts, for the good of the team, the
Mm-hmm.
world, whatever the hell it is. And
Mm-hmm.
while
Yeah.
Michael, like the boss, is like that, he's sitting on the other shoulder of his, like, oh, yeah, be careful, and tells him why, but not really says anything. There's one initially, something like that, I suppose.
It's like, yeah, I wouldn't go there if I were you.
Yeah, it's just like be careful. It's a really nice, without saying anything in the beginning, and then that's like a setup for later on when it gets deeper and deeper, and this boss has to decide to be sticking with the complex and the money, or whatever, not just whatever his reputation, his life, his family, whatever, or go full on with Michael and help him, with knowledge that he's learned from all those years of experience.
Okay,
Something like that.
well that's pushing. Um,
That's,
that's going to be way too much in the beginning
it is,
for
but somewhere in later, yeah. But we don't need it, but it's there in the back of my mind. You could use it if it's necessary, if it helps the story.
okay.
Does
Because I
it
have
does it give it extra layers, or doesn't it?
well exactly, and
And maybe it's just a word, a couple of,
I just it might be something that can come out at the end.
yeah. Okay.
It
What's
might be something
Tanya
that can
do? What
come
does
out
she do?
at the end. Or I don't know. Maybe Michael is able to tap into the work computers.
Yeah, right.
That might be a way of doing it, and the boss notices and
Yeah,
is like, yeah, you don't want to
Yeah,
be
because
here. You don't want
that,
to be
well,
here right
that's,
now. I mean,
if
there
we
could be that
haven't
kind of
really
thing.
explored them yet, yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So
But
we'll
what I
get
did,
around to that, and that's,
yeah,
sorry about
what I
talking.
did add here is that one of the guys on the floor says, "Why do you care?"
Mm.
Which sets off red flags for Sean.
Yeah, that's it. That was a red flag. That's what I was, yeah. You just shorthanded everything I said.
Oh, did I?
Love it. Yeah, yeah, red flag. Yeah, it's a Michael warning. Yeah, yeah, it can come
Alrighty.
from anyone, but yeah.
Alrighty.
If you want to build up this character and not the other, things like that still out there. We don't
Well,
know yet.
that's giving Sean the warning that corporate guys in here. You
Yeah,
know, there's a
even it
system.
can only be a look when Michael's
There's a
doing
mole in
something.
here. There's people in here that you
Yeah,
better watch what I'm saying.
let's. That sounds good. Yeah,
And this is before he
you need
talks
a
to the
mole.
boss. This is before he talks to the boss.
Yeah, oh yeah. Developing
Yeah. So then
here.
you'll get once he gets the boss alone.
That's building. Yeah, that's good.
And
That's good.
maybe it's the pretext he needs him to come outside to check something or other, so they're not heard.
Yes,
Um,
that's right.
you know that
Let's go
might.
with that one. I'm
Okay,
in.
okay.
Yeah, that's a nice little build up, brick after brick, brick after brick. It builds tension as well. You have to do that if you're going to call it a thriller. I guess we'll add on some genres.
Yeah,
Thriller,
like maybe they're
thriller.
inside an actual piece of metal building. That
Yeah,
block signal.
block. That's the word. Yeah. Yeah, red flags, blue flags, black flags, death. I've never done that before, have we, actually? You can always do something new. What's the time? It's 1:03.
Hmm.
Oh, man. I'm really enjoying this story more now than before. But that's
Well,
obvious,
now that
right?
because we're refining.
I know, yes.
I
We
know
have to
you
set
love.
things.
I know you love the refining process.
I do, yeah. Yeah, I can't help
Yeah.
myself. Because I don't want to build on nothing. I want to build on something, bedrock, foundations. Oh, yeah, let's build that house. Not that
Well,
one, yeah.
and
Design.
I think last week we got to the point where we cannot even define the scenes that are going to be coming because we have not figured out in the beginning here who and what these guys
Yeah.
are.
Yes, 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 yes,
This
yes.
is our let's weave the story portion.
Well, we had to skirt around it all to get to that point, yeah. Sometimes you can get it right away. Other times, you need to have that build, that graduation to knowing who they are, what these bad guys are doing. So we,
Well,
we have
yes,
established.
yes, but I mean, but that usually takes um, thinking about it, having it running in your head when before you even start writing the outline.
Yeah,
Building the
yeah.
story in your head first, and we did none of that. This is
Mm.
going in cold. This is completely going in cold on this particular story.
Oh, absolutely,
So this
absolutely.
is
Yeah.
yeah, like any other writer, when they're going to sit down, they're going to write a new story. This is exactly the same thing they're going to have to do. And, well, if,
Mm,
hey, they don't have someone like you to talk
right.
to back and forth and back and forth, they're going to have to come up with these questions themselves and answer them themselves.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
we both know what that's like
Right.
because we both done it.
Yeah.
And
That's
sometimes it's way easier, and sometimes it's way harder because you have to make that decision one
that's
way or
right.
the other, and you have to write it out to see if it works. If that
You
doesn't
have to
work, then you got to
follow
write
all.
it, and then if it doesn't
Mm,
work, you got to sit down. Okay, then we change their angle, why they're doing stuff, and then you have to write that out and see if that works.
and it's for the whys. Why? And what would happen next? Yeah. And then
Yeah,
you backtrack to that fork in the road and you try the other pathway,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, cause and effect, right? Really, what
Mm,
it is. If you want
yeah,
this to happen
it's
at the
true.
end, if you have an
Mm,
idea, you have a specific thing in mind for your. This is how it has to end. Um,
mm-hmm,
a lot of times, it's way easier to work backwards because
mm,
then you know all. Then you figure out all the things that need to happen from beginning. You know, all the way down in a process of what have to happen in
mm.
order to get to this point.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, we never ever take the first choice because we know when it's too obvious or this, that, or the other. But
Oh,
I
well, that's
mean,
debatable.
sometimes we know it, and then we say, "Wait a minute, look for another way." Other times you just know. Other times, after you've done that, usually you go, "That's the one." We go that way, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I mean, writing on my own, when I was writing on my own on everything, the there were stories that were just there, and that's all there is to it, and they're going. And no, I never even thought once to change anything
Uh huh.
on the way it's set up and the events and things that
Yeah.
happen along the way. But they all ended up being properly lined up to
Yeah.
um,
That.
make that conclusion really strong.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just know it. You don't need to. It all happens in your head. I mean, it's all lived in
Hmm.
history too. If you
Hmm.
want to look at it that way,
And I had
your
the
brain.
I had the
Yeah.
opportunity to think it through before I started writing.
Yeah.
I had the time. I was able to think through
Mm.
how I wanted things to line up before I even started typing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And on those ones, I mean, I don't even make an outline on that type because
No.
it's already I already see
That's
it.
the thing.
I already
Mm.
see the whole movie play out in my head. So it's just a matter of getting
Yeah.
it down on paper so that other people see it in the same way I see it.
That's right.
Hmm.
When we started writing too, I mean, that was like when we started writing together.
Hmm.
It was like stranger meets stranger.
Hmm.
Ideas, thoughts, all of that had to. It's just like
Yeah, and
but
that's stranger as
I
in
never worked
strange
with
as
anyone
in.
either,
I
like
know.
you. But
Yeah,
it,
but that was like
we just
stranger
hit it
as
off.
I know, but it was stranger as in strange things. You know,
Yeah.
strange. Not that we didn't know each other. It's just that both of us came at things from a completely different point of view. From a different
That's the
angle.
point. Yeah,
So when
that's
when we
right.
were able to mix and match that, that brought up some really wicked good stuff.
Yeah, that's when we got really wicked.
Oh yeah,
Both our brains, because they're separate. Yeah, if we put it together, it was like, wow,
well,
dynamite. Just new
yeah, because
thoughts for
yeah,
me.
because
Yeah, and
yeah,
you?
when we put it together, we pushed it to the max.
Nah,
That's what we did.
remember. That
which is
first
fun.
one was, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then we become, sorry, I was going to say, after a few scripts, like after the second one, we kind of fell into some sort of rhythm pattern, even
Hmm.
however it was like, didn't make sense in the beginning, but we knew, we started to know how we're going to say things and think that way and all that stuff. So, because I mean, in the first two scripts, we didn't, while we were on Skype, we typed to each other.
Yes.
There was no vision, no cameras, nothing.
No
You know,
chatting.
none, like this is so easy, yeah.
Hmm.
But it was good. We could go back on who said what and at that point, oh yeah, what about that? We were going to do that, but we kind of got sidetracked. Let's go back to that point. These things can happen, you know.
Hmm.
And now this is what you're writing it down and we're
Yeah,
doing it.
and that's
Still
why I used
bouncing ideas. But
yeah,
anyway.
and that's why I used to go while we were talking on Skype. I used to copy and paste and throw it into a document so we could run it from there.
Yes,
So
yes,
we could run it from there. You know, there was
that's
no
right.
downloading it. There was no recording it at that time. It was just
Oh
it
man,
was
yeah, I
just
know.
type to your buddy type of thing, right? And that's why we had so much
Yes,
fun doing
yes,
it.
yes. And technology's changed since then. Yeah,
Oh,
it
loads and
really
loads and
is. I
loads.
mean, it's almost 20 years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's still the same. We still think the same. At least that.
Mm. Okay. Well, I think we're
Technology
obviously
didn't change us.
yeah. I think we're obviously done for tonight on the script work.
Oh yeah, sorry. I
Yeah, yeah,
forgot
yeah,
we're
yeah,
on
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Occupational
I
hazard,
forgot.
huh?
I was waffling on there. Yeah,
No
going
worries.
down memory lane and all that kind of thing. Anyway,
It works.
still fun.
It
The whole
works.
thing's still fun. That's the
Yeah,
point too, I suppose. Why we're doing this, just to help out,
exactly.
have fun. I've
Exactly.
still got my silly hat on, which
That's
brings
okay.
the
Nothing
mirror
wrong with that.
ending to every
Mhm.
movie.
There
Wow,
you go.
most.
Yeah, but see,
So, mate,
now that we know, I bet we have a way better idea of who our bad guys are and what they're
that's
capable
right. Yes.
and what they're capable of, and that there might be a link
Yeah.
back with work that
And we have a threat, the threat to kill everyone in the town, things like that, or whatever we decide upon.
yeah,
So we've
yeah,
got
but
that,
because I
that,
mean
that threat.
they could just burn down the whole town or something. I don't know.
Yeah, which brings Michael into action, but he doesn't know all this stuff. Oh, maybe he does. He learns that. That's whatever, whenever,
Mm,
when, it'll come naturally to us. So it'll be all right.
hmm. Well, hey,
So,
maybe these bad guys are trying to take control of the boss's company, and
uh-huh, uh-huh,
and therefore
yes.
take over the whole town surveillance and everything.
Yeah,
They
that's a
had,
good one.
opposing company, right? They want they
Option,
want
yes,
they want their feet in this puddle. So they could be trying
that,
like a corporate takeover.
yeah. Complicated, complex, complicated.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that is what it is. That's why
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I think it's a good name. The complex.
Yeah.
Um, because where the parents are, it's an underground complex. Um, where Michael and Sean worked. Well, okay, that's a different complex. And then now where Michael's being held, that's another complex. Um,
Uh,
so
that's good.
because they're kind of making it so it's like, beehive cities, everything
Yeah.
one stop type thing.
I just had a funny thought. You see, when you said 10-minute city, I thought their objective is to make it a 20-minute city.
Hey, I'd at
Stupid,
least
I
go.
know
I'd,
that.
I'd at least go for a half hour city because then that allows
Yeah,
that allows them to
damn, yeah,
get into the big city. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Well, bucket this little 10-minute city. I want something bigger. I want an hour. Hours. In fact, I want to run my own city.
Well, and maybe that's what these other guys are doing. They want control.
It could be an objective, couldn't it?
They want control of the whole city. I mean,
I think something like that's got to happen,
because
yeah.
I think
Not just
they
stop people,
probably
but to
figure
develop something different.
if they probably figure if they were to get control of this, then they could get control of the whole country system. That could be the way they're trying to infiltrate.
It's all the way up to the top, yeah.
That's
What country
entirely.
are we in?
I don't know.
Don't tell me. Huh? No, I just thought of that.
No, I'm
I was
guessing a
going to say
Western.
right up to the president, and then I said, oh,
No,
which one?
it's
The
got to
Prime
be.
Minister?
It's got to be a Western country, just for the simple fact that um, having this 10-minute city is an extreme foreign thing to them. They're used to
Yeah, in the
freedom.
Western world.
They're
Yes.
used to freedom, and all of a sudden it's been curtailed
Yeah.
on some pretext or another. And once that pretext is
Yeah.
made, it never goes away.
Like the pretext. Right, yeah. Write
Yep,
that down.
yep. So I think this is gonna work out. I think this is gonna end up being a really good movie, my friend.
I was just thinking of that. Yeah.
Yep.
Very Rogan-esque.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun with this. There's no doubt about that one.
Yeah, once we develop it. But yeah, there are so many options. And look, I mean, you just got to look outside your front door, the world at the moment. And we usually take it on,
Yeah, and how much it's
interplanetary
and how
area.
much
But,
how
with
much it
this
how much it has
political
changed.
thriller,
Yeah, and how much the world has changed in the last 20 years.
that's right. The before and after. No, I'm not saying to do that, but I'm just saying this is what, yes, yeah. How much has changed, I can
Oh yeah,
see, yeah.
massive. There's been massive changes, right? But
Yeah,
there you go.
there's the battle within itself, isn't it? Like stopping
Yeah,
it, stopping that happening to the world, to the
yeah,
population.
to everything, to everything.
Well, we know what's happening outside this world. We're trying hard not to be political, but you know what I mean. Yeah,
Yes,
everybody knows what I mean.
yeah. But we tend to
Not that we're
extrapolate. So
copying it either, but it's there. How can you ignore it? So within our story, use it. What what works for us.
yeah,
But we've
well,
put particular people in this town to be doing this and that.
that's why you choose the characters you choose, right? It all comes down to how you extrapolate where, if A, B, and C are happening, what's D?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
And are you good with D, or do you want to stop D?
yeah.
And that's
And you could
literally,
have one of those dramatic endings where, the whole world explodes. You know how I always want to kill, like,
oh, the good
that's
old Kill Kenny
not
effect.
seriously, but big stories. Boom.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't hit that big red button. Oh no. Too late. Me, my silly Vietnam hat. I can't take it up because I'm cabled in now.
You're all wired to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to short circuit you or nothing.
Yeah. I know I'm being stupid, but I don't care.
Yeah, well,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
that's
Oh,
why we have so much fun when we're writing because we let it rip. Just hey, anything goes. That's the whole point.
yes,
Really, the
we
whole
have no
point of
barriers.
writing is to just let loose and let things happen and see where they
Yeah,
could go. Not necessarily
no
where
limits
where
to the
your limits
brain.
stop you. You got to go beyond the things that you do know,
Absolutely,
and you've got to see
that's
the
right.
possibilities that could be.
Mm.
Which is why
Yep.
we have so much fun together because I mean we both have wicked imaginations and on
Yes.
different
Yeah,
but
very
on
twisted
different tracks,
sisters.
and we start
AJ.
going
Yeah.
things start exploding.
I get a bit crazy. Orlando's never crazy, but she gets me. I'm the, I'm the
Yeah,
wild child.
I can dive into that crazy and pull out the sweet stuff, I can pull out the kick it the
Oh,
things that are really
yeah.
kick it in the script because of that.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We
That's
just
how we mix
yep,
so
yep,
well.
yep, 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 because and that's how we build completely different types of characters too, and giving them
Oh,
completely
yeah,
different personalities.
that's true. Very much
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Mhm. Different personalities, different objectives, likes, dislikes, everything is completely different in all of our characters. So that's the fun part.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
very best part of it, is because, I mean,
Yeah,
and
and
once you've got that
this,
variety of characters,
mm,
physical
yeah,
characters, I mean, the sky's the limit after that. I mean,
that's right.
anything is possible in anybody's imagination that way.
That's right. Mine's crazy, but and yours, you always accept it too, and then you consider everything. You got everything together, and really smart and good brain, and I admire so much,
Oh, why, thanks.
And well,
I
it's
do.
true, and I come in with these wild things, and you make sense out of things, that your brain doing all that.
Mm, yeah, yeah,
Mine
yeah.
has like, it's out there, yeah.
Yeah, I do tend to be able to pull out the different straws that all work together.
You
Yeah.
do, yeah,
Yeah. I
always,
yeah, it seems to work well that way.
yeah, yeah. Because I don't have any limits on my imagination in that regard. Like when I start going down one trail, it'll go boom, 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 and just like fire, fire,
Well,
And I
the thing
know
is
like they're silly even while I'm saying it. But
yep.
we get one little thing from it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is though, Kaz, you are continuing story that would go on forever. We only have 2 hours. We gotta fit it in there.
I forgot. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
This
All
is
right.
this is
Yeah,
this
let's
is why
call
I
it
pull
quits.
out. But this is why I pull out these golden straws all the time, right? Because it's like, whoa, yeah, that goes with that. That works with that. That goes with that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, we're
Yeah.
good. It's
And
fun.
it's so fast when it happens. Yes,
Yeah, it
so quick.
really well because I think because we just recognize what blends with what's going to
Oh,
weave with what.
that's right.
What naturally comes is first, what naturally follows, and a natural jump to a whole different situation. but then go from
Oh,
another
yeah.
situation that makes sense for it to be there.
That's right. Which
Even
is
though
good.
even though somebody else reading it will never expect that jump to happen. But for
I
us,
know.
it logically sets the
It's
next
our
tone.
logic. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sets the next tone, right?
I know. I used to apologise all the time in the beginning,
I know.
remember? You
Yes.
said
Yeah, he
it
says,
took
no,
a
no, no, no,
while
no, no.
for.
No apologizing.
Oh, and I kept saying, "Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that." It's just like because my head and my mouth just went off. It still does sometimes. But but yeah, I used to be apologetic about my saying what came
Mhm.
into my head.
Yeah, but at
And
the
but you
same,
actually picked up some eggs, some gold or whatever.
yeah,
Not tin necessarily, but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
some
yeah.
were.
But I mean, but
But
the cool part are also is all I had to do is like hold on a second, give me 1 minute, and
yeah,
to
I
pull it
remember
to
that.
pull it to
Yeah,
pull it all together, but you would be silent, and
start
that's the thing.
typing. Yeah,
And because it was like that's as far as okay, hang on, let me work with this
yeah, I go fast.
this batch
Yeah.
of data. First things first,
In the
once we have that
beginning, I
laid
never
out.
knew that you were typing, and you looked very thoughtful. And I thought, oh, she hates it. That
No,
idea. And then I
I was
realised later, I thought, oh, she's
putting things
typing it.
together.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's yeah. I
yeah, yeah,
mean,
yeah.
so you wasn't hating it, you were liking it, and you got, oh, get that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
get that
and the
down.
whole
Let's
point was
hold
so
on to that thought.
yeah, but the whole point was so that I could run it right back to you
Excuse me.
in in the way I was going to weave it from what the information you had. Then I could give it back to you and go, okay, how about this?
Yeah, let's carry
We
on.
lined it
Yeah,
up.
let's follow
We could
that.
line those things up this way, that way, that way. We'll pull this one out. We'll save
Yeah,
that for later.
yeah, you organised. Yeah, the
That's what I
organizer.
was doing. I was organizing ideas. Yeah, organizing data. Hmm.
Ah, that,
That's so
that's
much
just
fun.
how we worked it out. It happened naturally. All that stuff.
Oh yeah,
We didn't have a plan, did we? We just do it.
yeah. Well,
We had no plan.
the cooler part is we're able to do this with something we've already written too. When we've completely written something, we can go through it and rip it apart and put things back
Yeah,
together different. You know? So
always open to
yeah,
change. Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got this cold.
And
Always
I
got
think
some.
being a consultant and working on other people's scripts and to make them better, to make their scripts better,
Yeah.
very much helped a lot to doing this. You know, even just my writing myself, because when you're going through somebody else's script, you're going, oh, that's a bonehead thing, and then you realize, wait a minute, I did that in my script. I got to go fix that in my script before I can tell somebody else not to do that,
Oh,
right?
really? Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Yeah.
because there's
So you
always
picked it up from reading someone else's. Yeah.
yes, and it makes you realize,
Love it.
wait a minute, no, I've done that, and I on
Yeah.
in script or that script, whatever the case, and go, wait a minute, no,
And
no,
there
no.
was a.
It's like, no, I gotta go check it. I gotta go fix it on mine before I tell them they shouldn't be doing it that way.
That's interesting.
I've done that.
I like that.
I have done that, and I have explained to the person that I've done the same thing,
Yeah.
and you know what? And I just went and I fixed it on my own script because it's not supposed to be done that way.
Yeah.
And that was usually telling instead of showing. That was usually had something to do with you have a visual in your mind and you're literally telling what it looks like rather than showing what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
That's it's like yeah. It's like if you want to write a book, then you
Mm.
do it that way. You do the telling in a book. You
Ah,
do the showing in a movie.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
you have to differentiate that. And
that's right.
for a lot of people who start as book writers, they find that very hard, very very hard to switch over to screenwriting because screenwriting has to be much much more streamlined and much slimmer. You got to get rid of all that prose. If you can't see it in the camera,
Mm.
it doesn't belong on the page, right?
Yeah, that's right. Two
You know,
different animals.
completely, completely different
Yeah,
type of formatting and um, completely
yeah.
different stuff that you need in each of them, right? In the screenwriting, you need
Well,
the physical facts and the physical
mm,
visual. In the book,
mm,
in a book form, you need to expand that out for a little
yeah,
broader vision so that everything becomes encompassed within that broader vision
mm, mm,
rather than the visual that you can see through the camera.
yeah.
Because you can't
And it's
see
still the
somebody's.
show, don't tell.
Well, that's right. Because I mean, you can't see somebody's thoughts on a camera.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you have them scowl, or if you have them frown, or if you have, that have them pout
Mm,
or whatever, okay, now you're showing, right?
that's right.
See,
Yeah,
that you're allowed
well
to do.
said.
Just don't do it with Riley's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If it warrants attention, it warrants a line. Just do it.
Mm,
Otherwise,
yeah.
you know.
Again, make it skimpy for me. I don't overwrite. I try hard not to. It has to have a meaning. Same as in script writing, I suppose. But,
Mhm.
not suppose it has to have a camera shot. When you're writing a book, on
Yeah.
which I think I love the freedom of writing, but I also restrict myself in
Hmm.
what I say. So I don't
Yeah.
have to do a lot of editing when I write books.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
glad of that.
because you are able
Don't
to.
overwrite.
Um, we'll see, and a lot of it depends on what genre of writing. Some
Well, every genre
of books because
has to
different.
have a meaning. Don't care what it is. Yeah.
Well, that's right. I know, but a lot of them require a lot more prose than others.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, of course, of course.
You know,
That's a natural. Yes,
that's what
yes,
I'm
yes.
meaning, format and story
Sorry.
wise, and
Yeah, I thought you were
stuff
saying
like that.
something else. Yeah. No,
Mm,
you're right. Yeah.
no, book to book, like just book to book. I mean, different types of things need to
Ah,
have.
yeah.
They each have their own
Yeah.
different tropes.
I can't help myself. I want to put more in the book than
Yes.
that was in the script, which is natural. I know what you
Mm.
mean now. I got to get off here. Excuse me. Came good.
All
Then
right.
went bad.
Okay, and I guess on that, we'll be saying goodnight to everybody.
Well, we've gone over an hour and a half, so which is great for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Well, it's
That's awesome.
we talk for hours after.
Yeah.
Ooh, what are you missing out on?
But in the
Not
meantime,
much.
in, yeah, in
I
the
don't know.
meantime, if you're having fun and you like what you're listening to right here,
Yeah,
like,
we should have done this
subscribe,
years ago.
share it around,
Oh,
to
yeah.
any of your friends.
Like and subscribe,
Hey,
please.
if you don't
Thank
like it,
you.
send it to your enemies.
Yeah.
And
And share,
yeah, you betcha.
please.
And
Yeah.
we'll be
Well,
back
I'm
again.
not begging, I'm just saying politely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we'll be back again next Saturday and probably on my channel again
Yeah.
until because Kaz's internet is hit and miss.
Bye.
So it'll be on my channel 11 Central Standard Time, like usual. We'll come back and we'll have some more fun. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.
And thank you. Bye. Ciao.